What's up, guys? This is Maxwell Media Inc. I'm your host, Maxwell. Yes, I said it was going to be edited. Yes, I said it was going to be done. I'm busy. I'm in school. I got 8 classes. I work. So this is going to have to do until I get it edited. But anyway, Young and the Restless, talking about this week. I'm going to talk about the baby stuff first with Dominic. And then I'm going to talk about Mariah Tessanova stuff. Then I want to talk about the Adam, Sally, Chelsea, and them stuff. So, this baby stuff is really getting on my nerves. Like, I feel like they're settling the dust with it, but at the same time, it's like, can we wrap it up? Can we, like, because like, it's just so annoying to just sit there and watch it be like, oh, my son, and oh, my family, and oh yeah, oh, my son. And it's like, girl, shut the fuck up. You're not that he is that. It's like, I guess technically he is his daddy now, but you were not his daddy. That was not the plan. And then you have Abby sitting over here agonizing because she got to give up her baby every fucking week. And everybody acting like, oh, it's for the best. Really, it's not for the best. It's really just because of what Devon wanted. And it's like, I don't know, because it's just so frustrating. Because it's like, especially because it's like, Devon tries to frame it so hard that, oh, I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just helping you. Like, no, sir. You're not helping. Because honestly, like, what are you doing that a nanny couldn't do? You sleep with the baby once a week. Once a week. Like, okay, great, legendary. Like, you're so great. You're such a great parent. You have him once a week. You know? And it's like, not that I'm saying that I want Devon to have like half custody all the time, but I'm just saying, like, he's acting like he has such a big contribution to the baby's life, and it's really just like you babysit once a week while Abby and Chance go down to the bar. And that's it. Like, you are really not that important, sir, Devon. And then Amanda is just sitting over here egging it on. And it's just real frustrating. It's real annoying. I really just feel bad for Abby. And it's really frustrating to watch Abby have to go through all of this. Because really, again, I cannot say this enough. This isn't what she this isn't what she was promised. This is not what she signed up for. She didn't order this. Okay, waiter, can you send this back? Because this is not what Abby ordered. And then to sit here and watch it be like, oh, Dominic Newman, Abbott Winters Chancellor. Like, girl, fuck you. Fuck you. And then, like, later on, Mariah and Tessa are talking about, oh, well, Devon, yeah, Devon's adopted. And Devon's like, yeah, you know how much adoption means to me. Sir, Devon, adoption don't mean shit to you, bitch. Adoption don't mean shit, because if adoption meant something to you, you wouldn't be doing all of this. If you know what adoption meant, because obviously you do not. But just, again, I don't really know what else to say. I don't really know what other angle I can go with. I know this upcoming week, because you may get this Sunday night, you may get this Monday morning. So, but yeah, so it's like, I don't know what's going to happen this upcoming week. Looks like Dominic's going to be sick. So hopefully he's sick and there's a blood test and it's revealed that Devon is not the father. But then again, that means that it'll be Stitch, and I don't like that, because it's like, I don't know. Either way, I'm not happy with it. I really just feel like this is just a real way for Chance to be a lazy motherfucker. I know he's going through shit. I know he has trauma, and that is important. I don't want to minimize PTSD. But at the same time, it's like, sir, it really is looking like you don't want to be a wife, and you don't, wife. It's really looking like you don't want to be a husband and father. So Devon gave you the perfect out so you to quit and be like, oh, well, it's Devon. Yeah. And then Abby has to sit there later and be like, yeah, this is our baby. Like, I probably killed Abby to say that too. It's real annoying. Like, I really hate to see it. I'm really just going to fast forward every time I see Devon and, Amanda, because it sucks. Because Devon and Amanda used to be my favorite characters, and I was just like, ugh. And then you got boring ass Nate and Elena. But on the bright side, at least Green Dress Crystal has speaking lines now. So shout out to Green Dress Crystal. Congratulations, baby. I love it for you. Moving on to the Noah and Riot Tessa situation. I'm still frustrated with it. I still don't like it. I think it's weird. I think it's unnecessary. Like, why are we even going here? Like, because, like, Tessa's a lesbian, so nothing's going to happen. But it's like, why are we even going here then? If, like, Tessa's a lesbian, then nothing can ever happen with Noah and Tessa. So, like, what's the point? I know people are like, make Noah evil, make Dark Noah. And it's like, no, bitch, we're not finna have no Dark Noah. They're not gonna ruin one of the legacy children of one of the most powerful couples in all of YNR history. they're not gonna do Dark Noah. Sorry, sis. But and I don't want Dark Noah because I don't want Noah ruined either. But like they're kind of ruining him at the moment, and then like he expected to have this weird secret with Tessa where it's like, oh, I'm so like, why would you tell her? And it's like that's her fucking fiance. You expect her to keep secrets for from her fiance that her brother is in love with her? Like what? It's like obviously Tessa would tell the tea. So what's going on, Noah? Like what's not clicking? What's not clicking? And I don't know. I feel like if they do it the right way, they can still salvage the storyline because I feel like it is an important message for men, specifically cishet men. It's an important message for men that you can like someone, you can even be in love with someone, but they do not owe you a relationship. They do not owe you love. They don't owe you sex. Like I feel like if they play this right, it really can send the message of like, okay, you can have feelings for somebody and it could just not happen because I feel like oftentimes in soap operas it's like if somebody has a crush on somebody then that means they have to get together, they have to engage in sex and relationships, but it's like no, but you don't always have to do that because in real life like sometimes you just got to put those feelings aside because it's not appropriate. So yeah, and I like that Mariah is being cool. I like that Mariah is being consistent with her character. I thought it was really in character for her to be like, "Hey, I've had these experiences. I remember how we got together. I have not forgotten. I know what it's like to be in Noah's position. I also like the Tessa was like, hey, that's a little bit different because at least in that situation, I was reciprocating feelings. So, I mean, I think this week was a better week, but it looks like because he's having sexy dreams, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But I was wrap it up, sis. Like let's just have happy engagement, and I want to see what's going on with them and raising a family. And again, I can't say this enough. Mariah and Tessa again, not enough. We need more queer representation. We need more LGBT representation. So get on that YNR, give it to us, feed us. Now, finally, I want to talk about this Chelsea storyline because so basically Newman Locke is buying Newman Media. Victoria's being real bitchy about it. She's 7 years old, and she didn't expect Adam to stay on. Adam said, "I'm gonna stay on," and Chelsea and Sally and Chloe are ousted because Victoria's like, okay, well, bitch, I don't want to do no fashion platform. That dress was cute or whatever, but I do not want to do a fashion platform. So Chloe and Sally and Chelsea are kicked to the curb, and then Chelsea takes this opportunity to oust Sally. And honestly, Chloe is real dirty for this because Chloe is just kind of like going along with it, like, oh, Sally, I guess it's great, but because it's like at the end of the day, this is always going to be she's always going to choose Chelsea down. And even if Sally didn't do anything wrong, she's always going to take uh Chelsea's side. Like Chloe and Sally were never real good friends like that. Because this was always about Chelsea. Even Chelsea could be the worst person. Chelsea could fuck her man. Chelsea could do all sorts of things, but she's still gonna be down for Chelsea. So I guess. And then Lauren getting on my damn nerves with this whole, oh, I'll work with you two as long as Sally isn't involved. And it's like you'll work with a bitch that defrauded her own goddamn company, poisoned a dude, like when I can go to the psychiatric. Like you'll hire her because she deserves a second chance. But Sally Spectre, no, because she hurt the feelings and she messed up the relationship of your personal friend. And that's one thing I want to talk about, YNR. That's one thing I want to talk about because, like, in the Theo era when Theo was around, now I didn't really like Theo that much because I didn't think Theo had much of a point because I'm like, okay, you're also rich and white and have money and come from not as much money as Kyle, but he had money. And I felt like the whole excuse of like, oh, Kyle is privileged. Like Kyle is privileged, but I felt like they were both in the family. They both had the privilege. I just felt like, okay, where are you coming from with this, Theo? I get this more with Sally. I do understand the whole like no connections, like, oh, y'all are privileged bitches coming at me with the Sally situation. Because like both Theo and Sally, they both done things to put themselves in positions to be ousted from whatever opportunity they had. But what I will say is, at least with Sally, because like with Theo, I feel like Theo just came out the gate swinging, but I feel like Sally came in. She had some fun shade with Summer. Summer took it real serious. She took that fun shade a little too seriously. Went all the way to L.A. digging up her dirt, and it was some big dirt. So Sally had to defend herself and all that, and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And yeah, maybe Sally did too much when she, did the whole Marquette thing and break up their relationship or whatever. But like they fixed it. It's done. It's over. I just feel like so many people in this town have done way worse. And like essentially, Summer and Sally had a classic business rivals thing. They had a classic Jack versus Victor, Adam versus Bill. Like they had those classic battles where it's like, okay, we're battling in the business arena, and maybe we do some underhanded shit to like fuck with each other. But Summer it's okay for Summer to do those things because Summer is connected. She's a Newman and she's marrying an Abbott and da da da. So she can do all that. But Sally, because she doesn't have any family members that Lauren is connected to, like she can throw Sally away because because it hurt. Because it's really not because Summer's a great person. Because Summer's done so much fuck shit. It's really because this is Phyllis's daughter. Phyllis is my friend. Da 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 da. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. That's what it is at the end of the day. So and even Chelsea, Chelsea came from nothing. Yeah, Chelsea had to con, but she has a baby with Adam Newman, and and I love Adam Down. I do love Adam, but even Adam Newman, he can do. People still don't trust him, but he's still in a position where he's done all of these awful things, and at the end of the day, his family at least tolerates him because they are family. He is Victor's son. Sally doesn't have any of those connections, so it's so easy for people to just throw Sally away, even though she's incredibly talented and ambitious. Really, if Sally had a Newman name, if Sally had Newman on the back of her name, if Sally had Abbott at the back of her name, if Sally had Chancellor or Winter, like if Sally had one of those names at the end of her name, she would have all the access in the world. And I don't watch Bold and the Beautiful, so if y'all want to come at me with some Bold and the Beautiful shit, don't come to me with it. But because I don't know what y'all talking about. But I did do some research on Sally. Gotta know like she comes from a known family, but I don't think it's like Newman, Abbott, Chancellor sort of like things. So correct me if I'm wrong. Educate me. But yeah, and then Sally is out. Chloe and Chelsea take this opportunity to out her and oust her. And then Sally reads them down and says, Chelsea 22.0 or whatever you're going to call it now, you're going to fail. And, Chelsea's just so shocked that, this woman who she's been a bitch to since she came back to town, she's so fucking shocked that Sally would speak to her in such a way. And, I feel like Chelsea doesn't realize now that like Sally doesn't have to work with you anymore, she's gonna go fuck Adam. Like she's gonna go, like literally as she walked out, she went to go fuck Adam. So it's like, I know you think that you did something whatever by firing her, but she's gonna land on her feet. Adam's gonna give her a job and they're gonna fuck and it's gonna be beautiful and I'm gonna watch with my popcorn and it's gonna be excellent. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. And then Adam and Sally confess their feelings for each other. Sally confessed her feelings. Adam confessed. I was so excited when Adam confessed his feelings. And y'all don't understand. This is a game changer. This is a game changer for Adam and his character. Because for so long, it's been either Sharon or Chelsea, Sharon or Chelsea, Sharon or Chelsea, Sharon or Chelsea. And I'm so happy that like he gets to like seriously have a good relationship, like a good, epic, passionate relationship with someone new. Like let's spice it up. Let's have some new characters in here. Let's bring some new bitches in here. Let's have a new storyline. I would have been. I know people really wanted Chatham, and people wanted Sharon and Adams to get back together, Chatham or whatever, but or Chatham with Chelsea and Adam, but. Sorry, eating something. But anyway, it's like let's do something new. Let's do something different. At the end of the day, do I think he belongs with Chelsea? Yes, I do. Just like I think at the end of the day, Sharon belongs with Nick. But let's do some interesting things with them while they're still young and sexy. Let's have them, go around other people. Chelsea finna fuck on Ray. Let's talk about it because let's be real. Ray wants more. Ray realized that he wants kids. I feel like Ray thought he was one of those people who was like, since he raised, Arturo and Lola, since he raised them, and his father was a deadbeat because he went through that experience. I'm sure he thought that, oh, I don't need to have kids because I've already raised my sister and my brother. But it's like no, when you kind of get old, and you kind of want some kids, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Sharon is not having that man's baby. She's too old. All her kids are damn near grown. Her youngest kid is about to go to college. Stop. Cut it out. She is not fit to have another baby. Nick is pushing it. Nick is pushing it by having Christian. It's like Noah and Christian are brothers. Like, no, like Noah could be fucking Christian's father if you really wanted to do the math. So, but like Adam is like young. We gotta remember Adam is younger than Nick. So Adam is a younger man. So his family is younger. So honestly, in that little custody battle, I really think Adam should have gotten Christian, but they respect adoption. That's when they respected adoption. So that's when they respected non-biological parents. So Ryan and I was like, okay, I guess Nick can have Christian, even though we don't never see him. Probably next time we see Christian, what he's going to be, 14, 15 next time we see him. But anyway, so yeah, Adam and Sally gonna be together. It's gonna be what it is. I'm very excited about it. Sorry, this is late. I'm gonna try to do better next week, but that's it. That's really all I have to say. Wrap up this Noah Mariah Tessa stuff. Wrap up this Devon baby stuff. I don't want to hear about. Honestly, like I cannot wait for Abby and Tess to be like, or just honestly, to be honest, if I was Abby, I'd be like, pull the plug. Okay, Devon, I guess you're gonna be the daddy, sure. Because essentially, Abby has to live this life now of being a single mom, a single divorced mom with a baby daddy. That's essentially the life that she's living. Because she signed up to be a married lady, a rich white married lady, living opulence with her baby and her family. That's what she signed up for. But instead, she's living out her baby mama fantasy. She has a baby daddy now, and now she has a baby daddy to report to every week. And it's a struggle. So I would be like, okay, well, obviously, Chance, you don't want to do what you came here to do. So I would divorce Chance. I mean, I liked Abby and Chance. I really gave it a chance. No pun intended. I liked it. I really did. I really was into it. But ever since he came back, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. So Abby, I know you really want to have a husband, but break that shit up. Let's get somebody new in. New dude, Chance, you can go away forever. I don't need to see Chance anymore. And I guess Devon just gonna be the baby daddy, and I guess it is gonna be what it is. Honestly, after I get my divorce from Chance, I would probably hire a different surrogate who I don't know, I don't have any connection to. Get the little egg out, get a little sperm donor who I do not know, get an ironclad contract. Don't get a sperm donor you know anymore, girl. And then have your own baby and just do it. Not to replace Dominic, obviously, but like, I don't know. I'm the kind of person who's like, I need to have something that's my own. I don't want to share none with nobody. But anyway, anywho, that's it. That's all. I will see you guys next week. This has been Maxwell Media Inc. I'm your host, Sir Maxwell, and the power protects you. Bye.